Heald, and I'm a singer and academic at Sheffield University, and I was commissioned a few years ago by the English Folk Dance and Song Society to work with a really exciting project that they've just been doing called the Full English, which is, well, it involves taking all their archives and other archives from around the country and scanning them all and putting them all freely available on this massive digital portal. So me and some other musicians were invited into the digital portal to explore and dig around and turn some of that dusty old stuff back into performance and music. So we did that and toured it and made the album. And that was brilliant, but that's all finished as well now. So we're left with this situation where there's this fabulous resource online and we want people to get in there and use it. So we put this weekend together. Now at the weekend we've got artists that were involved in the music making project, so we've got musicians, we've got other musicians that weren't in the Full English but do lots of work with archives or songwriting projects. We've also got some archivists and a librarian from Cecil Sharp Housing to talk about what collections like this are, where they come from, who the people were that made them. So it's not just a standalone thing that exists, it came from somewhere, so trying to understand that a bit more as well. We've got another academic, Simon Keegan-Phipps, looking at digital folk and how all this, putting it freely available on the internet, how that's going to affect traditions and things like that as well. So we're trying to look at one thing from loads of different perspectives and get a bit of an insight into it and invite everybody in to find out how they can access it and what they can make of it. The weekend was put together by Soundpost, which is an organisation I've been working with for a few years, and they've run brilliant weekends on singing or on fiddle, and they've all been to the same model. So you've got about 7 community buildings around Dungworth in North Sheffield, and we run parallel sessions in all these, and people come together for sessions and concerts and then go away and worry about little things that are interesting people in small groups, and then everyone comes back together again. And it's a really quite profound experience on whatever topic it is, and people are quite nervous when they first come, and then they get really engaged in it, and by the end it's like a massive family. There's about 100 of us there, but it's incredibly cathartic experience. So I was a bit concerned how people would take to a weekend on archives, because singing and fiddle, that's quite sexy and that's quite easy to sell, but come and study archives for a weekend. But it was absolutely incredible. We sold out and everyone there was just so interested in all the different avenues that they could take it as well. So really pleased with how it went, and of course Soundpost will be organising weekends on anything you can think of, so please do get in touch.